Lochan. Good evening. When I stood up, I had something to say, but after what the MC had said, I've run out of ideas.
I know. He spoke about the wines, that they are not for consumption. Are these meant for us to take home? Because they are.
The MC will announce.
They are take number 43 in SA. Thank you.
Well, it turns out that in every household, there's a Julius Malema. And he's just stood up to be the shop steward of the house. Later on, you will get an announcement about what those things he's talking about actually mean. I have two things to do, two messages to communicate. And the first message is to thank you for being here and why you are here. The second message is to tell you a story. I know it's that time of the day where you have to put a matchstick in your head for a story to be told to you, but you don't have to do that today. There's one fundamental reason that we're meeting today, and that is to celebrate life and humanity. The last time we were here was in 2019. When we left, as is tradition, we had announced the dates for 2020, but 2020 never happened. And many of us perished and could not see tonight. So I think it is fitting that those of us who are here today, we praise the Almighty God for having kept us. And I think for those who've been to church, you can go like this. Now, the reason of the story is a very simple one. It's very simple because to us, this is a spiritual journey. We cannot explain a lot of things that have happened, but people around us are trying to connect the dots. Not the political dots, but the social dots. And therein comes the story. In 2019, we decided as a family to celebrate our father's birthday for the first time in 95 years. He had never had his birthday celebrated. And leading to that event, we decided we will color code that birthday. And we chose the color yellow. It's unfortunate they don't have conditioners in this house. I was supposed to be wearing my yellow number 43 jacket so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Leading to the birthday itself, August 5, 2019, my father called us and said, "My children, last night I had a conversation with God." We laughed. And we asked, "What was this conversation about?" He says, "I asked God that He should give me an additional 3 years. He can take me after that." And jokingly we asked, "What do you need the 3 years for?" He said, "There are things I want to do." We continued to ask, "What are those things?" And he said, "That is between me and God." So to this very day, we do not know what those things are. We celebrated the birthday. We made a further decision that the event in 2020 will be themed around yellow, which is the color of the Ndebele, which signifies light and success. We had everything planned by February 2020. March came and we went into lockdown. We agreed that we'll cancel the event and we'll do it in 2021. 2021 never happened. This year, we decided, lockdown or not lockdown, we are going to celebrate the event. Even if it meant 5 people coming here, we're going to continue and have that event. Lo and behold, we are back to level 0. But the challenge for us as a family, which is what we would like you to think with us to try and resolve the riddle. This is the 3rd year that the old man was talking about. What does it really mean? If you have the answers or you have a vision, please share it with us today or going forward. But what was interesting, during the lockdown, we never sat back and did nothing. We sat down as a family, wrote and published a book. One of the authors of the chapters in this book is our 97-year-old man. When we were working on the book, the United Nations learned that there's a family in South Africa that is doing something like that. They approached us and they said, we do not think there's any other family in the world that is doing this. We would like to partner you and co-publish this book. So when you look at this book, you will see it is the only book that you will come across that is authored by a family and has a UN emblem on the front. So if you want to celebrate this journey with us, the journey of life and humanity, you are encouraged to have a copy of this book, each one of us. Copies are being sold outside. If they've run out, you can make an order. It will be delivered at your doorstep. That will be your contribution to charity indirectly. I will conclude with something that is very important. There is a musician in front of us, so amongst us, who was one of the authors of the book. He contributed one of the chapter, and that is Ayo. Ayo, can you please stand up? He will be serenading with us tonight, and we never had the opportunity to give him a copy of this book. But as you walk up, Ayo, to carry your copy back home, I will say something that is important to the Masilela family. Come and join me on the stage. So today you are supposed to have 4 artists giving you music, but we are very fortunate to have 2 that have made it. Ayo is South African based from Nigeria. The other one is from Swaziland. Boloja, are you in? Boloja, stand up so they will see you. So this is what the Africans say, and this is what the Masilelas have embraced as a motto or a saying that keeps us together as a family. And we always say, when we are happy, we sing. When someone is born, we sing. When we are sad, we sing. Even when someone dies, we sing. When Umagogo died in 2007, we sang. And this is why every event of number 43 cannot be complete without song. Thank you very much. Ayo? Thank you very much, and enjoy the evening.